happy February 2025. I'm so excited to get into it. I feel like you're going to get news and fast, or a payout and fast, loving type of energy. That's completely side note from the payout. But to me, it's like something comes in quick. With the Eight of Wands being your main energy, something comes in quick. Something where you got to defend yourself, or something you were defending, even if you're defending another. And injustice, yeah, Five of Swords under that, the Wheel of Fortune. It was just a matter of time before someone was exposed or something was exposed. Or, because I even feel too, like you were the catalyst for someone, for something to catch up to someone beyond what they did to you. You know, they just like happened to mess with the wrong person or bark up the wrong tree. You know, they just happened to bark up the wrong tree. And I feel like with this, something moves much faster than what anyone is used to. Like how I feel like it was something that should have taken a long time, but it doesn't actually end up taking that long. It's almost like something is ruled in your favor, and it was ruled in your favor from the beginning. So I feel like it's also going to help change your perspective of the last even few years, few months. And now I feel like there's this healing of betrayal type of energy, or feeling like, yes, justice was served, and now I feel like you can do the emotional work now that this part is over and kind of come into a new beginning. Something's a new beginning. Okay, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Capricorn, February. I do feel like Valentine's Day is going to be beautiful, which is actually interesting because I'm now thinking about it. This is a 6th reading I filmed because I did the air signs yesterday, and then I'm doing earth signs today, and Capricorn's the last one that I've done. And nothing about Valentine's Day has come up. And I'm just not realizing that too. Oh, 10 of Cups, Capricorn. Hello. 10 of Cups, Chariot, and 2 of Pentacles, Hanged Man. I will say that as much as you want to probably get things moving or get things done, I really do feel like family time is going to be significant. Yes, you may feel like, I already spent time with family. To me, there is something though about changing perspective, or being there for someone who feels like they're going through a more isolating time. Could be a younger, like someone who's younger too. Feminine energy could be a younger sister, a daughter, something like that. Because with the Hanged Man and the 2 of Pentacles, to me, it's like, yes, I have all this forward momentum and these beautiful things, but then there's someone in my life who it feels like they help me kind of slow down and not get carried away. I don't know if they're going through a relationship shift in their own life, but even with the 2 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, to me, I'm emotionally or empathetically there for someone, or a source of love for someone who feels like they're going through a confusing time. Let's see. So I just got a notification for a new follower. Anyway, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Compassion, yeah. Personal growth. It's interesting. I feel like it's so multifaceted, because like on one hand, things are like clearing up for you, things are moving well, things are going great. And then on the other, it feels like you're kind of helping someone see past the illusion. Have patience with them too. Think about whatever you just went through and the kind of grace that you needed or wished you had. I feel like you're able to apply that to this situation or this person now, especially if they're not getting it, or if you're fearing that they won't get it. And if they don't get it, that means they're going to be in trouble, or they're going to be in pain, and you don't want to see them in pain, so you feel like frustrated. Release too much emotional investment and more so be there to continue to send love. They will figure it out. Archangel Michael, help them figure it out. Archangel Raguel, help them neutralize imbalances. Let this work in their favor. I almost feel like, especially with whatever just happened, because I'm hearing court case, whatever just happened or will be complete with you and work in your favor, you'll be able to see that the universe works in your favor and divine intervention is at play. And it almost feels like people will show up in your life when they're going through something, not to be like, why am I a match to all these people who are going through something, but more so for you to be their divine intervention point. That's what I feel like. So instead of feeling like people are coming into your life when they're going through a lot, and that means you're a match to that, no, you're the only one who I can feel that actually has the opportunity to do somewhat of a divine intervention for them, or call on your spiritual support team or your support team to help them. Sticky, I also feel too that someone with that feminine energy, that I feel like you're helping kind of go through an interesting time or a transitionary phase in their life. Whoever they're dealing with the transition about, feels like they kind of come to you for help too, and like it doesn't have to be so messy. With Compassion 99, healing, financial discipline. Again, something actually helps you stop, so or slow down. So there's less action, and it's almost like I feel like I want to attend to everything, and I act like this is my only. It's important to know this isn't your only sum. This is just the beginning. So to allow yourself to have two, and to also know that there will be more. How good it feels to have. It feels like tuning more into Venusian energy this month too. The abundance, the flow, and without the fear that it'll leave, you know? Okay, Capricorn. What else is going on for Capricorn? You're going to help someone heal. Again, like I said, you're also going to help yourself heal, especially if you went through such a difficult period, because the word difficult did come out. A transformative period of feeling like you had to be restricted. I feel like you don't like restriction. You're not the type to like restriction. I feel like it's easy for you to kind of think quick on your feet and build even businesses or build things to have lucrative income. And it feels like I was stuck. And it's interesting because it feels like you are stuck to be able to help break people free because you understand it. There's also a feeling too of, especially if there's a part of you that didn't understand, or you didn't really have high tolerance for people who didn't get it. That sounds fucked up, but like, this is what I'm picking up on. There's a recognition of the humanness in things that we can't control sometimes, because I definitely feel like you are very ethereal, or you're just tapped into a different type of group consciousness, you know? And so with that, things move much quicker. It's almost like you forget that you're on Earth sometimes, which is not a bad thing, but more so it's like things usually you can like turn things around very quickly, and whatever happened, I wasn't able to turn it around very quickly, and I had to learn from that to ultimately help other people. Come back to the healing business too, is what I'm also hearing. Or use your gifts to help heal. Again, Page of Cups. I feel like you're gonna help someone younger see something, relate to them, or share your story, because it'll help them feel less alone. Because I definitely feel like they have to go through a lot of things, at least in their age bracket or their demographic, what they feel like is alone. And that could have also led to isolating from groups of people too, or feeling like they didn't fit in because they just naturally grew up kind of isolated. The Tower, Strength, Knight of Swords. This doesn't have to do with you anymore. Now you're helping someone else. Try not to have judgment. Empress. Could even be a mother energy. You could be stepping into a more mothering role. Knight of Cups. There's going to be something where you just kind of have to... And I'm not telling you how to be, by the way, either. I just want to clarify that. It just feels like empathy is required now, especially in the moments where you feel distracted or like you're focusing on something else. Pay attention to when someone needs your help, especially if it feels like I'm crying out for help, but no one can hear me. You don't know what it feels to be outside the crowd. You don't know what it's like to feel left out. You don't know what it feels to be your own best friend. Because it feels like as much as you're going through something, they were going through something too. They were probably going through that, or even watching you go through it was very difficult. I feel like they can hold themselves well. Especially with Break the Chain, really could be part of your family. This could be dealing with someone in your family. And sometimes it's like knowing the answer or knowing the solution doesn't bring the solution. It's that journey, you know? That's kind of what I'm getting. This is going to be something where emotion takes place rather than logic for them. Things clear up for you, and then it's like, okay, now we got to emotionally deal with this. It's interesting. It's like if I become my dad, they'll accept me, or I'll feel what it's like to understand my father. You don't have to become a father to be understood by them. And that could even not be for you. That could be a message for someone else around you. What else? Capricorn, February. Try not to leave them alone either. How do I say this? It's not like sacrificing yourself and kind of like putting yourself to the side for them, but more so it's like include them. Future focus. There's something about seeing in the future too. Strong sense of self and feeling hopeful, awakened and being aligned, positive outlook on life and focusing on the future. Mirroring. Another thing too, divine masculine. Yeah, there's something about like father energy that I feel like is coming through breaking barriers, and it has to do with how you handle things. Maybe being too hard on yourself, maybe being too hard on another. It feels like the mothering, nurturing energy. Again, with Empress, it's that Venusian energy. Called to be more Venusian. This is a great time of reflection and growth. Willingness to understand and genuinely connect. I feel like you're gonna have the opportunity to genuinely connect, and you might even receive information or hear something in a new way that you've never heard before. They show you your deepest fears, insecurities, and shadows through action. I also feel too, but intervene, call an intervention. Call an intervention when it comes to this. It's not anything that I feel like has to be scary. It's just more so, it could be something that kind of feels like Gemini's energy, like the reading for Gemini, where it can be, if you ignore it, or kind of just like, oh yeah, like they'll figure it out. It feels like it can grow into something that doesn't need to be grown into. It's like something bubbling under the surface trying to get your emotional attention. Even You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, the appendix, if there's something physically going on too. Or if, like, emotional suppression does lead to physical. So it's like not to scare, and it's not scary. It's just more so like facing it. And maybe all they need is just to let it out, to cry to you. Power of touch. That's fucking crazy, because I was literally saying you just hugging them and them having a release. Sometimes love can make us feel unmoored. Being touched helps us stay present and grounded in our bodies. In this meditation, you'll give yourself a hug, which is also what I feel like you have to do too. Find a comfortable place to sit in a chair on the ground and hug your legs to your chest. Close your eyes and breathe deeply and observe the pressure and warmth of your body. Spend at least 5 minutes in this position giving yourself love. This meditation is especially powerful for Taurus signs. Capricorn, there you are. Known for being determined and ambitious, Capricorn is always ready to put the effort and passion into a relationship. Loyalty is important to the sign, represented by the sea goat. And this sea goat. And as long as their partner reciprocates, there is no limit to Capricorn's love. They are not prone to entering relationships quickly. They'll choose to commit to someone with whom they have a deep connection. Memories are important to Capricorn, and they love making new ones with someone they love. Sagittarius, a lot of signs. Love is an adventurous sport for Sagittarius, the archer of the zodiac. For their partner, love with Sagittarius is an exhilarating ride. One day, Sagittarius is head over heels in love and deeply committed. The next, they are seeking freedom. To some, this may seem intense, but not to Sagittarius. Their adventurous spirit requires a partner who will let them be wild and carefree without trying to change them. Their fiery emotions and passionate nature are contagious, making everyone around them feel more alive. They live and love in the moment rather than focusing on the past or future. That's going to be one of the biggest things, especially with future focus. You may be trying to allocate something in the future, but there's something about that's going to call you to the present. There's something that's going to call you to the present. And it's being there for someone. Taurus. Foundation, security, second house energy. Another earth sign, of course. What else for Capricorn? February for Capricorn. Make sure to spend time with this person, especially if you're in a relationship or in a dynamic. They may need love and support and connection. Into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. I feel like they're also going to have to get to the point where you may even tell them, like, you can't, you know, like, now is the time for us to, like, get into change, for you to know who you are. Because I feel like, especially if they're going through a difficult time or emotionally stunted or kind of feeling like they don't know what's next and it's scary, they're meant to come into what they came here for. And it feels like the soul remembrance, like they need to remember that they are a soul and they need to connect back to the soul. And you could remind them of that, because it feels like when you speak, they're hearing it. You've always been planting seeds for them, but now there's like this click in that I feel like the lock and key to where this is a thing to like push them beyond, for them to remember, so they'll feel more motivated to get done what they need to get done in life too. Isle of Avalon, healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. And also this is the title card. So to me, it feels like a brand new beginning is in play. Metamorphosis, embrace transformation, things are now different. And again, too, that does feel like this is the start of a new beginning for you as well. beyond all this going down, to me it feels like the payout, the closeout marks a new era, and to keep moving forward in that. And now you get to choose what you're gonna do from here on out. Like, what would you like your days to look like each and every day? You know, perseverance. Yeah, you've done that enough. You have persevered, haven't you? Now you can sit back, relax. Well, I wouldn't say relax, actually. You still, I feel like, are making moves. Anything else for Capricorn? The thinking man, happy family. I feel like it's interesting. It's like I'm living in emotion and then people around me are living in logic. So I just naturally start to move to logic and I have to come back to my emotion. That's what I feel like this month is for you. Angel of love, victory, see? All tied up, thinking woman, see? Strategy. It's like there's something where you can't think your way out of it or give logic to someone, or it feels like they're going to have to do burn letter, like write something out and connect to their emotion. Magician in the mirror, healing of the ages. This also came out for Virgo, I think. Taurus? No, I think Virgo. Connecting back to love and the emotion of love is what will set everyone free and make something change for the better. Someone just wants to feel love, but they need to, it's almost like they don't let love in, but they're going to let love in with you when you like look them in the eye. You know? I love you so much. I hope you have the most beautiful February. I'm so excited for this victory of yours. Let me know what it is. Make sure you subscribe and like this video so it helps boost my videos out. And follow me on TikTok. I post videos on there almost every day. I love you. Have the best February.